Bible House Network.
And don't like the brags, I don't like the boast. They like hot butter on the breakfast toast. Watching flicks, talking chicks that like to motorboat. Can Riverman make it yo a check? Nope. So look at all these movies I got. Commenting like, should we watch them or not? I know they just be acting for cash, but I still got one question to ask. Like, why'd he do that, do that, do that? If that was me, I'd be like, screw that, screw that, screw that. I'm an alpha, I'd eat through that, through that, through that. So why'd he do that, do that, do that? Revival House, 2019, y'all. That sounds like fire, like this country used to.
Howdy, gang. BTM commentary here. This week we got our special guest, Josh James of the R-Rated Horror Commentary. It's been a hot minute since you've been on. Zach, of course, is here as well. And Zach, why don't you tell everybody what we're doing, because this is your choice.
This is fucking, welcome to the second episode of Mustache Exploitation. You know what we decided to do? We decided to do the fucking king of the mustache. Well, he doesn't have a real fucking mustache. You could say he's appropriating mustache culture, if you will. This is literal fucking mustache exploitation. He's pretending to, and he fucking got onto the BTM Mustache Exploitation. I want a recount. Fuck this guy. We're doing fucking what's the movie called? We're doing Pink Flamingos, baby, from John Waters with the fucking the greatest mustache of any filmmaker.
Interesting. And it's weird because I guess we don't have any rules to the stash exploitation, because we kicked it off with Tombstone last week, which you would think was all actor based, because everybody in that movie has a glorious stash, and John Waters is clearly just a director. Josh, have you seen this flick?
Yeah, I've seen it, I think a couple times, not in a long time though. I mean, I never really have any desire to go back to John Waters' catalog. This is probably one of his bigger movies in his, in his, on his resume, but,
this isn't one of his top rated movies on his IMDb. This is like lower rated.
Well, let's just say word of mouth, probably, you know what I mean? Everybody knows this movie. It's infamous for what happens at the end, but
if you count word of mouth as in like Zach driving me crazy about this fucking movie for the past 3 years, then yeah, that's word of mouth.
I've mentioned it like 3 times, man.
You always talk about it, man, and I've never seen it, so I guess I'm in for something if Zach requested it. But let's go ahead and just get it started.
This is gonna be a reaction commentary too. Aaron's never seen it, so it's gonna be donk.
Yeah, I suppose so. 3, 2, 1. Play.
And we playing that shit. It's running, babe. Look at your favorite logo, Aaron.
I mean, it's up there.
Yeah, fucking your boy, what's his name, who runs New Line Cinema?
Bob Shea used to. He doesn't anymore.
He fucking he used to take this movie around fucking in the trunk of his car and show it to people, trying to get fucking New Line off the ground, baby.
The only Waters movie I've ever seen is Serial Mom.
Donk. Never seen Pecker with our boy?
Oh, yeah.
No, I've somehow avoided that. It's in the last handful of years, it's been streaming online off and on, and I kind of kept telling myself I would watch it and never got around to it. But
it shows his dick in that, too. It shows Pecker's pecker. It's fucking exquisite.
Is it a stunt pecker?
It's a fucking huge-ass cock.
Stunt pickle? I don't know.
It doesn't really show it, but that'd be donk if it did.
I've seen bits and pieces of Crybaby, right, throughout the years, off and on. And from the little John Waters I've seen, I'm not a huge fan of his style. I mean, I don't know. He
is the man. He fucking just makes these fucking weird ass fucking movies. This movie's basically just a series of vignettes. The plot is simple. Fucking these two fucking weirdos hear that Divine is named the filthiest fucking person in the world. They're like, fuck that, we're filthier than Divine, and they try to out-filth the filth king, and that's the plot of this movie. It's donk.
What year is it? I mean, you mentioned Bob Shea pitching it around in trunks, so it's got to be old.
I don't fucking remember what the year is, baby. I'll look.
Yeah, and so, like I said, aside from what I've watched of Crybaby, Serial Mom is, I'd imagine, one of his more mainstream movies, right? It's not,
maybe,
you know what I mean? It's pretty mainstream. It's a fairly it kind of has a movie of the week vibe feel to it, Serial Mom, like a campy horror movie, but on TV or something. I don't know.
This came out in 72, and this is our first NC-17 rated movie, baby.
Is it really NC-17?
It is, baby.
Interesting.
This music reminds me of South Park, baby.
Who's typing or chewing erratically? What is that?
Don't fucking tell us how to live.
Is that you, Zach? What are you doing?
Don't try to dictate how we fucking go conduct ourselves.
How's my dictate? What are you doing over there?
It tastes like shit. What do you think?
What are you doing over there?
Nothing. I'm watching a movie. It's a dog movie. It's a dog film.
All right. So now just be honest with me, Zach. Is this a fast moving hour and 45 minutes or are we in for a slow ride?
This is the slowest fucking movie ever made.
Are you fucking with me?
It runs at a snail's pace, baby.
What do you remember about this movie, Josh?
I just remember it being pretty fucking perverted and just strange. The first time I saw this, I was probably like 18 or 19 in art school. So they used to show movies in the lecture hall every weekend, and we would go, and they show a wide range of strange art films, and this was one of them I saw, and we just all laughing at it because of how absurd it is. But
this is the best character in the movie, I think.
Yeah, she's. I have a feeling that the actual actress is something like this in real life.
She has a couple missing chromosomes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'd fuck her though.
I
mean, you wouldn't hit that. Look at that. That pussy. That's got to be the best fucking grade A top quality shit. That's dank shit. Yeah, see, they're fronting. They're acting like, no, I ain't gonna say anything. Their fucking mouths are watering. Now, we're all thinking it, but I'm gonna be the one to come out and say it on a scale of 1 to 10. How fucking hard do you want to fuck Divine right now?
Yeah, nah, hard pass. Oh,
I'm gonna fuck that ass up.
So is this pretty much her its claim to fame, or she clearly goes by one name, so does that imply that she had a career?
What are you, fucking retarded? She's in every fucking John Waters movie up until she dies.
Is she? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. What, she's dead in real life?
And fun fact, around the time I forget the guy's real name, but he decides like, oh yeah, I'm going to drop the character. I'm going to play myself in movies. I'm going to be myself. I'm not going to play Divine anymore. And then he died like before he could record anything. I don't know if he recorded anything. Not as Divine.
Wait, so what's the real persona of Divine then? I'm confused because I don't know. She's a real life tranny, right?
He's cross-dressing. I don't fucking know.
Okay, is it a cross-dresser or a tranny? Because I'd imagine this person dresses and acts like this on their normal day off.
He's what do they call it?
I always kind of thought this guy is like just like a drag queen that
Yeah, he's a drag queen.
took it to the farthest that he could take it.
I mean, because how common were like full-blown trannies in the early 70s?
I don't fucking know.
Probably pretty common around New York City, I'm thinking,
This is Baltimore, baby.
or L.A.
Hey, it's Janine Melness
Oh,
Yeah, right.
from my staff.
So she's like, they're running like a illegal adoption agency or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Don't ask me what this movie's about, because I fucking can't remember for shit.
I don't think anybody remembers what this movie's about.
And
It's
why
just-
are you making us watch it? Because it doesn't sound good.
It's because you're a fucking quarter. You can suck a dick up till you hiccup. Make me watch fucking some stupid ass fucking Western, and now you're crying because we're watching a good movie. This is a dog film.
This chick seems like she could be in sleepaway camp or something with their line delivery.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Angela.
When she reminded me of Janine, like I said, I've got Ghostbusters on the mind because I acquired that 4K like collection. I mean, the 4Ks have been out separately for a little bit now, but they released the Steelbook 2-pack and all that stuff, like the collection. And I watched them. I watched Ghostbusters 1 night before last. I haven't gotten the 2 yet. And have you guys seen the 4K transfer of that?
No, I haven't.
I'm not sure it looks better than the Blu-ray because it's weird because the original Ghostbusters is so grainy, and when you get a movie that's just that grainy and you try and filter that through the whole 4K thing, it just kind of looks weird to me.
They didn't give it the good treatment. Ghostbusters.
I don't know if it looks very good.
I remember people were bitching about the Blu-ray release of that.
The Blu-ray, I don't remember. I remember the Blu-ray being whatever. I just really noticed it on the 4K. It's like, oh, the higher they try and do this, the more I notice stuff. It looks like the scenes that are outside during the daytime, those look the best. But that movie, those are few and far between because a lot of those movies are interior shots and it's real dim lit and it's just grain city. And I'm like, and to me, the 4K just brings out the grain even more. I don't know.
Well, grain is good. That's how you know it's shot on film.
Exactly. I always liked the graininess of Ghostbusters, but they've been dropping all that great FanFest footage too. Have you guys been checking that out?
I haven't watched any of the footage, but I guess this is they're celebrating it hardcore this year with the release I got. They're re-releasing that 2009 video game they had, which is cool because I want to revisit that anyway. And a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, fuck it, Ghostbusters, whatever. It's a forgettable film. You know what's better is Ghostbusters 2.
I'm looking forward to watching the transfer of Ghostbusters 2 because it is less grainy. I'm wondering how that'll look. I don't mind the grain either, but I think it looks better on a different format. I don't know. It seemed like the 4K, it looked weird. It's like, I don't know if you guys can understand what I'm saying, but
we don't understand. You're fucking babbling like a fucking retard. We don't speak retard.
I'd almost rather watch Ghostbusters 1 on a VHS tape. Because it's just like, it just seems like it's more at home on something like that.
Did you notice that chicken that guy was talking to?
No, because I'm not paying attention to this fucking movie.
It's because you're a fucking retard. Well, we're going to see that chicken get fucked and then killed and then eaten later in the movie. Poor dog.
That's great.
Yeah, I remember that too. That's pretty disturbing.
That's fucking sexy. It like shits everywhere when it's being killed, it did.
What have you been doing lately on R-Rated, Josh?
We've been on a little bit of a hiatus. I mean, we've got some stuff recorded. We did an interview with Felissa Rose and a commentary for Sleepaway Camp. And then after that, we did... This is me and Nick. My buddy Nick Utam. He comes on the show when we do interviews, but he does a couple commentaries along the way. But and then we did an interview with Laura Ortiz from Holliston. I don't know if you're familiar with her. She's done some of those Hatchet movies and some other small roles.
Listen, dude, just fucking hit the big time, baby. Do these interviews.
I just, we enjoy doing them. It's interesting. It's something different because, really the main content of our channel is just commentaries. And so occasionally I just like to cast a line out and see if anybody wants to do an interview. And we just got lucky this last couple times. So
that's cool. I got so burnt out on that. But then again, I was trying to hit it hard for a while. Like, oh, let's do this a lot. And I got so fucking burnt out on it. And I wish I would have just kept it special, and just every now and a blue moon. But yeah, it's like once you do a few, then they kind of start coming to you. And there was a time where it's like I didn't want to say no to anything, and I was getting excited about it. And
fucking Aaron, he's still pissed that he didn't take up the chance to interview Uncle Joey from Full House.
Oh yeah, dude, I was talking to Joey at one point.
and Aaron's like, oh, he's too low grade for me. He didn't take it up on the offer.
No, but I got so burnt out on it, and like it just kind of wore off. It just became work. I'm like, okay, I gotta talk to this person, I gotta.
That's why I'm so hesitant whenever you would bring it up before, and you're like, yeah, we could get this guy on, this guy. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like that would be like a job to do or something. I don't like work.
We only do like a couple of them a year, and Nick, he's really good at interviewing and stuff, and we just sit down and have a good time with it. So we don't.
People like Felissa would be a good time. Someone very casual, and you could probably shoot the shit, and it's just very friendly. But then you do certain people, and you almost kind of have to follow a certain flow. There's certain points you have to talk to. You get to a certain level, and you got to talk to their handlers, and and their press people are like, "Well, bring up this, talk about this," and it's like, "Fuck me, man." No thanks.
See, the only way that'd be fun is if we like did a sabotage show. Like we're gonna find out what they don't want to talk about. We're gonna exclusively talk about that.
Well,
and you're gonna hear them like get uncomfortable on the show, and it'll be donk.
We'd have to be sure that interview was the last one we ever got, because that's what would happen.
Exactly.
We'd have to be really good. But
you know how I do. I burn the fucking bridge down as I'm on it, as I'm walking. I just burn it, start running.
But if we ever did any more in the future, I'd probably just do it like you, Josh. I mean, they'd have to be on our terms. It'd have to be somebody that wants to come on and be on our podcast. Like none of this sit aside, schedule out time and just talk. That's not fun anymore. But to have someone like, was she on a commentary, Felissa? Was that what it was? Were you guys watching the film?
No, we just did the interview, which was about 45 minutes, and then Nick and I did the commentary right after, which is our usual sort of
That's cool.
way we do it. Like when we did with Jim Wynorski, we did the Swamp Thing too, commentary right after. It's just, we roll right in. We use the energy and we roll right into the commentary after. I want to try to get Felissa to do a Sleepaway Camp 2 commentary with us, because we thought it'd be kind of interesting to get, her on tape talking about that movie, because she never really comes out and talks about it too much. So
hey man, that's like ripping off our idea to get what's his face, get a fake Leatherface on for the.
Yeah, I was gonna say Andrew Bernardsky. Yeah,
or get Corey Feldman on the show to talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tree.
No, yeah, that was an idea. Two. Two is what Feldman's on in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We had those ideas to get those fucking ass backwards people. Like, yeah, let's talk about the one you weren't in. Like, do you regret this? Do you not regret this? That's a good idea.
They didn't want me back, actually. They didn't want me asking for coke in between recording the lines.
What's another movie I'm thinking of where they did something like that? That would be a good idea. What's another one?
Phantasm 2, where the fucking brother kid is a different guy all of a sudden.
You know what the white whale would be? Crispin Glover for part 2 of Back to the Future.
Yeah, right.
Hell yeah.
Well, the cool thing is Felissa is actually pretty open about talking about that movie in interviews, but she's just never really. I just think it'd be interesting to have her do an actual commentary and watch the movie. But she speaks on the topic, and she doesn't really seem to harbor any sort of animosity towards anybody, towards not being. It was just a situational thing when she was a kid, coming out of the first movie, going into the second, and saying they want to take it in a different direction. But
yeah, see, if a podcast ever fucking unearths the chick from part 2 and gets her to do a commentary, I would bust a nut.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get her to do that awesome documentary they're making, because
yeah,
Felissa and this other dude, the guy who did like the Friday the 13th and the Nightmare on Elm Street documentaries, have teamed up to produce this awesome Sleepaway Camp documentary, which encompasses all the movies. And I think they're trying to get Pam Springsteen to at least come on and talk about it. I mean, she's kind of been in hiding regarding that franchise, but
she needs a paycheck, because she's getting pretty tired of Bruce having all the good Christmas gifts, at Christmas. That'd be embarrassing to have a really rich sibling.
Yeah, right. That
just shows you up every year. I don't know.
If I remember right, the plot of this is they have these chicks in their dungeon that they rape. He does, and then they take the babies and they force them to get transgendered. Is that what you call it? Is that they force them to get transgendered?
Sex reassignment surgery is how they prefer.
Pretty donk.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I might be. There is a fucking fun fact about this movie that they got a pre-op transgender dude that had already taken like hormone stuff, so he had tits, and then so they get a chick with a dick in the movie, and then in this next movie, Female Trouble, which is higher rated than this one. See, this one isn't rated very high. I don't know why, because it's donk. But yeah, by then, she had her dick chopped off. So she was a woman in that movie. Donk.
Yeah, that's great. Do you own this piece of shit movie, Zach?
I own this fucking DVD, baby.
Why would you own this movie? You can't really like it.
Because I ain't a pussy like you. I watch the pornos and all that shit. I like the sleazy shit.
Yeah, this is just not good, though. I can already tell it's not good.
Yeah, you could tell by, the fact that I'm not listening to the dialogue in the dialogue-heavy film.
Yeah, it's shit. No, but anyway, Josh, that's what's cool about people like Felissa and just that level of entertainer, because they appreciate talking to people. They appreciate the fandom. I mean, that's still working actors, right? That's why they go to the cons.
Yeah.
Free Tex Watson.
It's their bread and butter. And I just think it's a good level. I mean, there's a certain level above that, or not even that. Actually, it's not even level. It's genre. I think it's genre people that are appreciative of the genre they come from and the fandom. But once you start going outside of that and maybe even like a little bigger, dude, like I said, it becomes, you can't talk to people the same, and it's annoying.
Yeah. I think they realize, certain actors in the genre, they understand that fans are really like their lifeblood, and like they keep their names circulating around and keep them relevant and give them a lot. So they're really appreciative. I mean, I think I even asked her like if she'd ever have any negative experiences with any of her fans, because she's so open with them, and she says she never has. So, and even Laura, who's like a bump up the ladder in terms of like, fame in quotation marks, was super cool and super, chill and open and talking about things and appreciative with the fans and stuff. So I think most people are. I think once they hit a certain level, though, of notoriety, of fame, they just become cunts. I mean, I don't know if it's just so hard for them to keep control over their lives. They have to be that way, but all the people that I've interviewed so far have been pretty cool. I know you've had some sort of negative experiences with interviews and stuff.
For the most part, no. I'm trying to think. There was a couple. I mean, there was a couple, but they weren't anything that really showed in the final product with a couple of edits. But yeah, some were better than others, but most of them I'd say were good. I don't know. But it's not fun unless you're talking to someone like an equal human being and they're talking to you like an equal human being. It's not fun. There's
just no reason to be cunty to somebody if you're coming at them with respect and you're just trying to help them out,
Oh, I'm cunty to everybody I talk to. I hate people.
Well, yeah, that's your MO, but
that's the thing. Whenever people meet me at like fucking the con we're going to, yeah, they're gonna be like, he's a fucking asshole. He just he won't even look at me in the eye when he talks to me. That's just how I am. No big deal. Don't be alarmed.
You need to get out of the fucking basement more often, man.
I do question it, Zach. I'm very curious to see you out in that element because I question your social levels. Like I want to see it in the flesh. I want to see how you interact in an open place with just people that come up, or because it's not just gonna be people that come up. We're gonna have to be barkers, right? We're gonna have to get people in there, and we'll have to talk to people and get people's attention. And I'm good at that, but how are you in those types of situations?
You're gonna watch me look at the ground when I talk to people.
Don't you have anxiety problems?
No. Thanks for bringing that up, by the way.
Socially.
Yeah.
No, a lot of people can relate to it.
Ugh.
I don't want to watch that, dude.
I'm introvert as fuck, though.
I'm more offended by this fucker, I think, littering than I fucking hate people who litter, man. It fucking pisses me off.
Oh, I love littering.
Dude, look, in New York City I can't stand that city anymore because it's so disgusting, and I'm annoyed by it because the people don't take care of their city. Nobody, and I don't know what the mentality is in somewhere like...
you would have been chewed up and swallowed out on like 42nd Street, baby, because now it's all fucking Disney shit.
Yeah, I mean, fucking Times Square is the cleanest part of New York City, trust me. And that's not, I get it, the commercialism, and it ruined the grittiness and all that shit, but I guess you miss all the drug dealers and prostitution and XXX theaters that used to be there. But when you see New York as a whole, I kind of appreciate the clean, because consumerism and tourism, at least that means they're going to take care of it for tourists, and it's going to be clean, because you go to Brooklyn, you go to a lot of Queens, you go to fucking dude, they're disgusting. And I don't know what the mentality is there about like somebody else will take care of it mentality. But you go to the subways and look down there on the empty tram, dude. It's like the dumpster. And apparently they clean that every day, but you couldn't tell. You look at it and it looks like they clean it once a year, because no way that much trash accumulates in one day, but apparently it does. And it's just disgusting. And I literally watch people snacking and eating, and they just toss it over the shoulder as if it's second nature, and it's just totally natural thing to do. And it blows me away.
Fucking quarters.
Fucking drives me crazy, man.
It's disgusting.
We gotta speed up the fucking death of this fucking Earth. Like, we gotta kill it faster.
But that's not everywhere. That's new. And I guess if I wasn't as seasoned a traveler as I am, I might chalk it up to, well, it's a really big city. It's hard to contain. But no, that's not the way it works. I've been to Tokyo.
You guys ever do that, by the way? Just tie a fucking salami to your cock and go around showing chicks?
No.
It's fucking awesome.
I've been to Tokyo, which has more people per capita. People are just crammed together, and that is the cleanest big city you'll ever see.
Yeah.
And they have a no tolerance. And the thing is they don't really have to. I don't even like to use the word enforce, because it's like everybody kind of is in agreement with the standard that's set there. Like, nobody, you don't have to. Their second nature is throwing everything in receptacles. There's nobody panhandling. There's no dirtiness or filth in the streets. You don't see homeless people, really. And it's just, you could lick off the train stations and the subway floors.
It's ingrained in their culture, man. Like, I remember when I was in the Navy, like, one of their ships came into our harbor and moored for like a week. And I got to take a tour, and their ship was like fucking immaculate. I mean, there wasn't like a drip of paint out of place. It was unbelievable, you know?
Yeah, it's so pretty. It doesn't have bombs, but the smell of burning dog in the street is, it takes a while to get used to.
That's China, you uncultured swine.
Oh, I thought that was what you said.
I said Japan.
They're the fucking same thing.
Right.
China and Japan are not the same at all, dude.
China's filthy as fuck.
Hell yeah.
So that's a totally different story. But, like you said, I think with Japan, they take that same pride they have in their job, and it just kind of transcends, or not transcends, it goes down into the way they live. They take care of their city.
Well, they have like they have a certain pride of ownership over their, over their little island over there. He's got a picture of, what's her name? Squeaky Fromm, or one of the Manson chicks.
Hell yeah.
On his end table there.
They're fucking modern day heroes.
Yeah.
The Manson chicks.
But just like you said, it's ingrained over there, like that mentality. That's just the same way, except opposite for New York. It's just the way they live, and all the natives and the people that are rich. It's just the way they live. Everything's just fucking trashed, and they're just used to it. And it's just disgusting. And I don't know. It's just gross, man. I can't.
I do that up here in New Jersey too. Like, I'll just be walking down the street, and I live in like, it's more of like a blue collar sort of suburb of New Jersey, and it's a beautiful neighborhood, and these fucking people will literally open their car door and like throw a bag of trash out into the sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell are you doing? You're like mucking up our neighborhood.
Where else was it gonna go?
Yeah.
What's better, just in front of your house, or just fucking in one little spot where we put all the trash?
We'll send them over to your house, and
it just accumulates.
They can throw it in your yard, Zach.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
But anyway, population is an excuse. That doesn't work. I mean, in theory, the more hands you have to clean up, it should be easier to keep up with. It's just stupid. As long as everybody does their part. And I'm not some fucking hippie or nothing like that, but come on. It's just disgusting.
You sound like one. You sound like a pussy.
It's disgusting, man.
I feel like I'm fucking I'm in a tampon commercial listening to these pussies talk about saving the ozone and shit.
Well,
these fucking bleeding vaginas over here.
A chicken fucker like you would say that, so.
Exactly.
I'm not looking at it in a broad way of how it's affecting the planet necessarily. I'm looking at it at how it affects me when I go there, and it's annoying. I hate going to filthy, nasty New York. Before New York, I never did the whole tuck my hand in my sleeve thing before I touch anything or a rail on the subway. That's a New York thing. I mean, it's a New York thing, and
it's a vagina thing.
It's good to do anywhere because hands are touching shit all day long. But dude,
are you one of those guys that pulls the fucking thing out before you sit down on the public toilet?
I would certainly consider it if I was following you.
Oh, you mean like one of those cowboy hats or whatever they are?
Toilet covers.
Yeah.
I fucking don't. I sit right on there. I flop my fucking soggy ass right on that shit.
I definitely use those, man. Fuck it. Why risk it,
They just fucking fall off as soon as you try to sit on it.
I mean, it's an art to doing it, but
your ass gets fucking on the toilet seat anyway.
Gross.
Like I said, it really depends. Take the same. We could apply that thought process to the same thing with subways. I guess it's good to do that even like in Tokyo, Japan, not touch the railings or have sanitizer because it's still got germs there, but it's not the first thing that crosses your mind when you're on a Tokyo train at all. It's the first thing that crosses your mind when you step on a New York subway. Just like if I walked into a really fucking disgusting truck stop bathroom.
See, I feel like I gotta sleaze up this podcast because you guys are such pussies. See, I just fucking, I sit right on the fucking, right there, and I use all the fucking dirty needles when I go to New York, baby.
Gross.
There's only so many times you can go to grip the handrail on a subway and feel like, feel that it's like greasy and fucking slick and just be repulsed until you start busting out the hand sanitizer or using your sleeve or whatever,
I often wonder if they could somehow get their rat problem in control if they didn't feed them so much. Because, like, the subway's littered with their food, man. It's just fucking disgusting.
Rats are donk. They give character to a city.
Yeah, I don't get the appeal.
I went to Coney Island a couple of years ago, man. It was just like, it was sad because it's such a historic place, but you look out into the beach and it's just littered with garbage. And you're like, I don't even know if I walked through there, I wouldn't get stuck with a needle. You know what I mean? Like,
fuck yeah.
The trash cans are like overflowing with garbage and it's just blowing away in the wind. And it's just like, it's just overcrowding is what it is, I think.
Well, but like I said, overcrowded. Tell that to the Japanese in Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of an excuse to a degree, right?
Well, they're fucking told they have to, otherwise they'll fucking kill your firstborn daughter or something.
That's China again. But you can have 1 billion people.
It's the same fucking place again. I told you.
You can have 1 billion people that take care of their own shit, and it's going to be great. You could have 1 billion people that don't give a shit, and it's going to be disgusting. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Doesn't matter.
It's fucking gross. Anyway, if I could sum up New York City in one just thought or whatever, it's when I was with you, Josh, and that one guy fucking blew fucking straight up crack smoke in my face.
Yeah.
On the subway.
And you bitched out. You didn't even try to huff it as it was coming at you.
I'm like, yeah, this is New York in a nutshell.
Here we go. We're going to see the chicken get fucked. This is dank.
Is that a...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is more entertaining to a fucking 18-year-old art student than... I don't know.
See, I didn't go to fucking art school. I'm not a retard like you, Josh James.
Hey, they're really subjecting that chicken to this?
See, I'm trying to be a dick on this episode. I don't know why.
Yeah, because you're letting Trollzak slip in for some reason.
It entertains me.
It apparently does. That's got to be it.
Look at them tits. Oh, he's shoving the turkey's head into her gianty. That's donk.
I wonder how John Waters talked these guys into this scene. These guys must have been like following his ass around.
Do you think there's animal control people on set for this movie to...
No.
Oh, hell no.
Look at this.
See, at the end of this, one of the weirdest fucking ways that supplemental material has been added to a DVD I've ever seen, they just kind of fucking put an interview with John Waters at the end of this, and he shows some deleted scenes, and he mentions this. He's like, "Oh, the animal rights people, they really got pissed off at me for the chicken," and I said, "Hey, I think we treated the chicken really well. Like, it got fucked, it got to eat some good food, and then we killed it and ate it."
Yo. So what were they doing right there when I saw that blood? Was the chicken getting killed right there?
Hell yeah.
Was he just mashing that chicken in between the fucking?
I guess.
Dude.
He fucked its brains out.
Was he fucking the chicken or the girl? I'm so confused.
He was using the chicken as a condom, and his dick was going through the chicken's ass, out the chicken's dick, and then he was fucking her with the chicken's dick, with his dick in it. That's what I always like to think.
Alrighty.
See, this scene's great too. The egg, fucking milkman here.
Hey, Zach, you're into fucking beta music, beta mallcore, so you wouldn't know the reference, but that milkman looks like King Diamond with those chops. It's pretty cool.
Fucking King Diamond is the epiphany of beta. The epiphany of it.
What have you been watching lately, Josh?
Yeah, I would just forget that too.
Yeah, I'm trying to forget everything I'm watching right now.
It's because you're a little bitch.
I watched I Am Mother the other night. That was pretty fucking good, actually. Sci-fi, dystopic world type movie, but it was good. I liked it. Netflix movie.
I can't recall seeing it. Is there anybody in it? that I know?
Let me think. Why am I drawing a blank? Because I just watched it the other night.
Why you guys turned this commentary into an incel forum now?
Because I'm trying to deflect and get you to drop the fucking troll shtick. I don't know why. See, Josh is on, so it's bringing it out in you, I guess. I don't know. Like that third person is doing it.
Don't pretend. Like you're just dropping the ball. You're going full retard. See, I'm doing it because you're dropping the ball. If anything. Those sideburns are dank, though.
Oh, it's Hillary Swank, who we haven't seen in a while.
Where's she been? Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. Under a rock, I guess.
Would you fuck the Swank?
She's got horse teeth. I'm good. And Chad Lowe's been inside of her. You know, the lesser successful of the Lowe's.
Right.
Oh, you couldn't even match the cock size of Chad. He's a Chad. You're a fucking beta. She's a Stacy too. He's a Chad. She's a Stacy. Fuck it. You would see these are incel terms that I know because I'm so used to hearing this incel forum that they got going on all the time now.
Hey, Josh, are you much of a gamer at all, or do you ever play anything like that? Or
do you dabble in the gameage?
Nah, man. I don't keep up with it like you guys do. I don't
keep up with it either. I mean, ask Zach. I get caught up with titles that are 7 years old when I have time. I don't either.
Yeah.
But I'm finally playing Spider-Man, which isn't that too long of a wait. But man, Spider-Man was always my favorite as a kid, and this is the Spider-Man game I always wanted when I was a little kid. It's so in depth, and it's just so much fun, and I'm having a blast with it. I was going to say, if you do play games ever, you might appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind picking up a console occasionally, but I just don't have the time to really play a whole damn game. You know what I mean? Who
gives a shit about Spider-Man when Bloodstained is coming out in a couple days?
Yeah, you mean Castlevania 2.5D? Who gives a shit about that? To be honest with you, I can't get past how it looks. I get why they have to do it because that's what's going to sell. 2D's not going to sell.
It's because you're a noob fuck and you still haven't even played Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
I've played it, haven't beat it.
It's because you suck.
It's because I have a life.
No, it's because you suck. Don't lie. Don't fucking lie. Oh, it's because I have a life. You just suck.
Not to insult anybody out there that put games so high on their, totem pole, but I have priorities.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing more games than I am now, and my fucking life is nothing, so...
No, I'm not.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The only reason I picked up Spider-Man is because I took 5 days off.
Exactly.
So it's like I can spend a day playing.
Yeah, that's what I'd say too, beta boy.
Zach, I'm going to hang up this fucking commentary right now if you don't drop the shtick. I'm serious. I'm not prepared for it. I'm fucking going to come over there. I'm going to pull your fucking pants down.
Listen to this.
I'm going to pull your pants down. I'm going to fuck you with Josh's cock if you don't shut up.
He sets this up like an hour and 30 minutes in advance, and I'm here ready. They don't show up. Oh, fuck it. We're not doing it until an hour. Sorry.
No, listen. I made a typo. But I think you're a big boy, and you can figure out what 9:30.
I think you're a big boy, and you cannot be a bitch right now and handle my comedy stylings.
I think you can figure out for yourself what 9:30 Eastern is, right?
You think so? You think I could do that?
I mean, I would hope so.
I didn't do that. I showed up an hour and 30 minutes early.
Okay, well, my bad, but learn the time zones finally.
I bring out this aspect of you guys when I come on the show? I haven't even been on the show in like 5 months.
Nah, dude.
You guys are like finally hit like a new, oh look, this is nice.
Fuck yes.
Artificial insemination here. But,
no, Josh, this movie sucks. Stop talking about the movie, man.
Oh, God. This is not, ew, she is sucking toes. That's probably the most criminal thing I've seen.
You never sucked a toe? Like you get that athlete's feet fungus in your teeth?
You sucked a toe, Josh? That's gross. I mean, granted, there's some feet that are definitely cleaner than others, but at the end of the day...
Do you think Josh just did the best Zach impression ever? Like, I said that, not Josh.
Oh, I don't fucking know, man. It's gross, though. No, and what you were saying, Josh, no, it's because you're a third person that comes on and it just rattles the cage and it makes Zach want to put on a show. It's just what he does.
I'm not putting on a show.
Yeah, okay.
I think the last commentary we did was that shitty ass Kirk Cameron movie. Like, was that like over Christmas or something?
Yeah, it's been that long.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Man, you had to leave off on that one? Sorry. I've been on a growing pains kick. I've been binge watching it. Not binge watching it, but watching it little by little when I'm in bed or whatever, a couple episodes before I fall asleep.
That's what's doing it.
Yeah. What? Wait, me watching growing pains is making you a fucking asshole? I'm confused.
The beta soy is just oozing. The succulent juices is just overflowing. And you're marinating in them.
I understand this movie has like a place and time because it was shock value as the 70s and, it's just such low-hanging fruit that, I mean, I don't know if it really holds up, It's just like one of those things that like has a reputation, but the movie itself is just kind of garbage,
You can't have shock alone. It has to be good too. And this movie's just trying to be shocking and it's fucking trash.
Yeah, I would say that too if I wasn't watching it. Be dog. I thought Aaron left. I really did there for a second. My heart just sank.
Yeah, dude, I was I'm getting pissed. I'm getting legit pissed, so stop. Like I said, I'm going to come over there and I'm going to...
Are you trying to put me in a bad mood or what? Like, Zach, your comedic stylings are just too fucking alpha for me. I can't keep up with this comedy.
Maybe it was a bad idea bringing Josh on. I think it brings the worst out on you and you.
I know, what the fuck? I remember you guys having this huge fight when we did Hills Have Eyes. Remember that? And I was just like, what the fuck? Actually, it ended up being a pretty funny commentary we listened back to, but at the time, it was just kind of like a buzzkill.
It's a blur. I don't know. We've done so many commentaries, and Zach has pissed me off so many times. I couldn't pinpoint.
You're easy to fucking piss off, man.
Yeah, but you guys have been doing so good lately. You've been like, things have been real smooth.
I'm telling you, I guess it was you. You were this, like I said, I think the last time you came on, Zach was a certain way. And I think you coming on all this time later
triggered it.
Just sort of, it triggered it back to the last time he remembered in this element and how to act.
Dude, he's just blaming everybody but himself. See, he showed up. He's like, oh man, he right away he was acting like he didn't want to be here. Like, oh, this movie sucks, Zach.
No, I didn't. I didn't act like it. I didn't do that.
You guys fucking bring me on for the weirdest shit, man. Like, I was even like, can we please do a good movie this time? And you're like, Zach, I think Zach wants to do Pink Flamingos. I was like, oh, great.
Yeah. Why have we been watching them suck toes for this long? We've literally seen this scene before. Why does this keep going?
This is the same scene.
Well, why do we keep seeing this frame? Why do they keep doing this?
Believe me, Aaron, it does not matter. Like, there's no important thing that you're missing. This is what you're seeing.
There's no rhyme or reason. Just fucking enjoy the absurdity.
Exactly.
You bacon bitch.
Yeah, I don't though.
I called you a bacon bitch instead of a beta bitch. See, I'm fucking messing up my terms. I called you bacon. Why? That's too alpha for you.
You know, I think the only way this is going to make sense to people is if we say originally recorded last fucking fall.
Bacon.
Then it'll make sense of why you're being a fucking dill hole right now.
I'm really not. You're going to listen to this and be like, yeah, Zach he's not being any different.
Well, you're just being the troll guy where you're just combating everything somebody says that's serious with something totally fucking retarded.
No, you say like, oh, you're trying to be a buzzkill, and then I just gotta be a buzzkill back. It's the yin and yang. This guy's cool. Would you fuck him? I would.
It's funny how, like, in the 70s, somebody with blue hair was, like, a shocking thing, and now it's just, like, every other person's got fucking blue hair.
The blue hair.
Or red hair, or rainbow-colored hair, or...
I'm gonna challenge Aaron to a bet.
Oh, shit. Maybe Aaron did hang up. I think Aaron did bail.
No, I'm just doing my thing. I just do my thing sometimes, and I'm like, I'm gonna let him fucking just get it out of his system. What's the bet?
Aaron can't be a fucking asshole for the rest of the country. If he fails, he has to dye his hair blue like that.
All right.
Be dog.
Josh, you're the outsider here. Am I being an asshole?
He's not gonna answer that.
Not really. I mean, you seem slightly irritated, but that's nothing new to me. So
I think the person being the asshole is the person that's doing things that knows it triggers a certain person, right? Because Zach knows what he does. He knows what he does.
I really don't. I never know what's gonna.
Because you have no self-control over like your act. You just, I don't know, you're untamed. But I'm saying I get that.
You're like I'm dating a chick that just fucking gets on her rag every once in a while.
You wish you could get a chick as hot as me. Listen, what I'm saying is,
bitch, my lean costs more than your rent.
all right.
Your mom's still living in a tent, bitch.
What I'm saying I give you social little nods and cues that I'm irritated, and you don't catch on to that, and it just makes you go harder. That's what I'm saying.
Because I have no fucking social fucking skills.
There you go. It's coming out. So pop a pill, and let's watch this piece of shit movie.
Pop a pill. That was on fucking the Korn's third album, or not really the third album. It was called 3. But look, it looks like she's got a big ass fucking goiter on her fucking shoulder. I want to suck the juices out of it.
Ugh.
It's just a lump of fat. Oh.
Exactly. That's lean cuisine.
Let's play Would You Rather with these two. Would you rather bang the adult baby in the crib or the tranny?
Well, by default, I'm going to go to the female that's eating a basket of eggs right now.
I'm going to fuck the chick in the crib while Divine fucks me in the ass. Until I come.
That's exactly what I was expecting Zach would say.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Probably shove a couple of those eggs up your ass too, I'm guessing.
And the egg man's going to wash and jack off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try to catch his nut in my mouth.
The movie's so try hard though. It's like, let's give her a diner basket and we'll just fill it.
I win the bet. Go get that fucking blue hair dye, bitch.
Why am I being an asshole? I'm being critical of the movie we're watching. I'm saying it's try hard as fuck.
That's what I bet.
You said asshole.
Be the asshole about the movie we're watching.
So I'm not going to be a nice guy and say something's good when it's not. I'm not saying I want John Waters to die. I'm just saying the movie is try hard to me.
His stuff, he made some movies a little bit later on that weren't as lazy as this. Like, I think he started, when he started generating more of a reputation as being this sort of schlocky director with some quote unquote vision or respectability, they started giving him a little bit bigger budgets. He did some movies that are actually pretty good, like Cecil B. Demented. I remember that. That was a pretty good movie.
That's his most mainstream fucking movie. That's milquetoast as fuck, Josh.
Compared to this, yeah, I guess it is, but
you just gotta suck the fun out of John.
Sometimes that's not necessarily the worst movie though, Zach. Just because this is edgier and more underground and indie doesn't mean it's a better movie, because it's not.
Dude, Zach, just because look, this movie's lazy as fuck.
This movie is genius as fuck.
He just had the balls to do some like edgy shit. That's all, you know.
We haven't even got to the best shit yet.
I guess it wasn't. I'm sure he had to put some effort into finding some people that would be willing to fuck a chicken, but that's about it. I mean, there's not really any structure here. It's just
hey, we just got word from Riverman. He says this movie is a shit sandwich. I wouldn't expect that from a beta like him. I challenge him to come back to the show.
Why is there? Get River on here. Ask him to come on the show. Can River drop in on the commentary?
I'm throwing down the gauntlet for that boy. I challenge him.
Oh, look, it's a box of shit.
No, I tried getting River on, and he's pretty hard to get. That's not a Friday on a day, right?
He's got to be in a mood for it.
Well, and it's just he doesn't really want to record besides a Friday night. I think he could. I just think Friday, whatever. He works during the week and probably watches TV with his lady.
Yeah.
He wants nothing to do with us. That's why you're just afraid to say it. He wants nothing to do with us.
Riverman's going to be at the convention.
Yeah, I mean, we're paying him to be there. People don't know. You're going to play it off like we're joking, but we have to pay him to show up to events for the BTM show.
Dudes, I don't know if I can make it. The heart is willing, but it's going to cost me a lot of money to get out there.
I mean, it is what it is.
I'm not going to make any money back on the table at all.
Sell some meth.
I'm gonna have to like blow dudes in the bathroom to make my money back on the table. Nobody's going to buy anything from me. I mean, I could promote the podcast, but
I'm selling meth to make it.
Yeah, well, there you go. You've got to. I'm sure somebody would actually buy it at a HorrorCon, but
no, I'm selling it from my home.
I'm tempted. The actual ticket, the ticket out there is only like $350. It's not too bad, But with the hotel and the table and all that shit combined, so you're looking at like $700-800. That's a pretty big dent.
I think me, Riverman, and Aaron should cosplay as these three characters on screen right here at the convention.
Dudes, we used to do the best commentaries ever. Remember back in the fucking Troll 2 days and fucking Batman Returns and.
I remember the Pink Flamingos concert. That was a dank one.
So there's a difference here. You mentioned Batman Returns, which has been one of my favorites, but there's a difference because one of them is a good movie, or at least has talking points. This movie is just undisputably bad.
It's so terrible bad. It's a fucking terrible movie. And that's what's so great about it, is you don't gotta fucking watch it. It's just a bunch of vignettes and we can just talk over it. You don't even have to see the movie first.
But Aaron, didn't you see he opened that box and there was a turd in it?
Yeah, it's so edgy.
Isn't that amazing?
It reeks.
Yeah, that's edgy shit.
It reeks of fucking try so hard. It hurts.
He doesn't have to fucking try so hard. He just showed a chick and get fucked to death.
He fucking peaked with Seed of Chucky. Get bent.
That movie's fucking for retards.
He made this movie to impress all his artist bourgeois friends back in the 70s. That's exactly what
He made this movie as a fucking joke. Like, he didn't give a shit what artists thought it was good. He didn't give a fuck.
I seriously fucking doubt that.
I'm sure he impressed all his friends. I'm sure he landed a few dicks to the mouth, as a result of this movie, and he was cool. Amongst his circles, he was cool. I get it. But this is the kind of movie you make to impress the people that your own. You impress your own people. Like, he's clearly not trying to be mainstream with it. I get that.
He made this movie to fucking. He does it the same reason I fucking piss you off on these commentaries, just to fucking entertain himself.
Well, I mean, I get it, dude. I mean, this is the kind of, like, this impressed me when I was 18, a pot-smoking 18-year-old. You know what I mean?
You were fucking cooler and smarter back then.
Jeez. Stop being so fucking vicious, you fucking asshole.
I don't even feel it because it means nothing to me.
Gosh, man.
That was the best fucking burn I had on the commentary, don't?
Dude, I can't wait. Anybody that is gonna attend KC Crypticon and comes and visits our booth, I can't wait to have Zach in that element. It's gonna be a total reversal.
Yeah, I'll just be staring at the ground like, hey, what's up? I'm having a good time.
I'm gonna call you beta and all that fucking shit all weekend long because you can't look somebody in the eye.
Yeah, fucking Zach's gonna become a shrinking violet. Yeah.
I can't fucking look at them in the eye. They'll turn to fucking stone. I have the power. You think it's because I'm being fucking shy? It's just I don't know my own strength.
Zach, why you gotta be so mean? What's up with
why
you, man?
You gotta be like that? Why?
Exactly.
So I gotta tell everybody, I could tell Zach was in rare form as soon as we all got on this call because I was telling you, Josh, when we normally record, just me and Zach, he is silent until we push play. Like, literally, I'll be saying stuff and kind of just shooting the shit while we're getting set up, and he'll just be like, yeah, give me, and talking in his normal voice. He is just storing it. He doesn't do anything. And as soon as we called, he was fucking gabbing. I'm like, oh, God, I'm scared. I'm frightened.
I was excited for you to watch this fucking movie.
You love my fucking torture, then, apparently.
I do.
The thing is
I was laughing my fucking ass off whenever we did Necromantic, whatever.
That movie was at least kind of funny. This movie's not even funny to me. There's nothing. It's not that shocking to me.
No, you can say that now looking back, but you were hating it the whole time. You weren't laughing at anything.
Oh, it sucks. It's not a good movie, Zach. I'm not changing my stance on that.
Oh, it's a fucking brilliant film.
But there was some talking points. There were some interesting things, and there was a good dialogue. This movie, maybe it was shocking the year it came out, but to me, it's not even that shocking. It really isn't. It's not funny. It's not gross out.
Yeah, it's really just because fucking that retard that started New Line Cinemas, he should have just let this fucking festering pile of shit sitting in a fucking attic somewhere, really.
I mean, look, I give this movie shit because it doesn't do anything for me now these days, but I'm just saying it has its place, and John Waters has his place in the cinema, the landscape of cinema, if you will, because he did bring some of this like sleazy, shocking stuff to the masses. Somehow he managed to, he's kind of like, I don't know, who can you compare John Waters to?
John Waters.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, he is, it's just not what it really appeals to me anymore. You know what I mean? It's just not really. And if this movie had a little bit something more going for it than just, I'm going to pick up a dog turd and eat it, then I'd be maybe singing his praises a little bit more. But
the best thing he ever did was The Simpsons, actually.
No, right.
You never even watched more than 2 of his films. How would you know that the best thing he ever did?
I don't have to.
Dude, Serial Mom is funny, you know? It's like when he's got a script, he can make a decent movie.
Yeah, it's like a black comedy horror. It's a funny movie. It's all right. The Simpsons, his guest star, that's one of the best episodes of The Simpsons ever that he was in. It's so fucking funny. It's a classic. So to me, I mean, I don't think he's ever going to just top that appearance because he'll always be John.
Does Homer go dope in the episode?
Yeah.
The comedy stylings of The Simpsons.
Crybaby was another one of his big hits.
He did the Jello pudding.
With was that Johnny Depp's one of Johnny Depp's first movies, right? Crybaby.
John and Tracy Lords is in that. I know, but yeah, Crybaby was early. J. Depp.
Polyester. What movie? I think I've seen that one too. That was another one of his big sort of cult movies.
Did you hear that guy talking? That fucking autistic sounding fuck is John Waters himself doing a goofy ass voice. Imagine titty fucking that chick though.
Dude, you couldn't fucking get past the rolls on her belly to get to those tits, dude.
Oh, I'd be fucking, she sits on my dick, she could fill me in her stomach, baby.
There's probably multiple fucking species of fungi and spore growing underneath.
She fills me in all 3 of her stomachs. Remember that episode of Rocco's Modern Life where where fucking Heifer sells his 3rd stomach?
Yeah.
To get some extra money? I was donk.
That new movie's finally, just got a release date, right? Something recently I heard.
Yeah, it's
That's
coming
good.
on Netflix.
I'm glad. That's cool. That was a cool cartoon.
Oh, so by the way, we hadn't formally discussed that other movie we watched. What was it? Fucking Perfection, which I really fucking liked. I thought it was an excellent movie, but you guys not so much.
Oh, I didn't say that. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Oh, who was it? Oh, it was Mac that was saying he thought it was shit. But
Mac and Zach, I don't think you guys liked it that much. I thought it was good. I mean, it kept my interest.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
I was middle of the road with it. I didn't know if I liked it or hated it because we talked about it on the last episode.
I thought there was some really cool stuff they did with the whole rewind feature and the way the story was put together and sequence and stuff. I thought the bus sequence was really cool where she's like sick, and that whole scene was really, really neat. And I really like, who the fuck is that? Steven Weber, is that his name? Yeah.
His blurry cock.
Well, he's cool. I like him, and I like the story. Yeah.
Aaron was fucking putting on glasses that weren't his prescription, trying to get it fucking sharper to see on that blurry cock scene.
You act as if it's T-1000's dick or something. I didn't give it that much attention.
Oh, it was fucking magnificent, his cock.
Speaking of, yeah, I mean, no, yeah, I thought it was good, man. I don't know why, but I tuned into it. You know, I mean, I wasn't checking my phone every 5 minutes just trying to get through it, you know?
Yeah, no, it definitely kept my interest the whole time. I think what kind of hurt it was I really liked it when I watched it, but right after that, I finally watched Green Room, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
And it just cast a big shadow over it because...
Yeah, that movie is fun. I mean, I haven't seen it since it came out, so it's been like 3 or 4 years or something, but I remember it being really good.
I loved it.
And it was nice to see Anton Yelchin go out in a good movie. You know, I know he did like maybe 1 or 2 movies after that came out later, but I think he died shortly after Green Room came out.
Did you guys watch the fucking porno parody of Green Room, Fuck Room?
That doesn't exist.
It starring Anton Yelchin.
Yeah, okay, great. No, I think I've only ever seen 2 movies with him. I think I saw, of course, Green Room, and I saw that Charlie Bartlett movie where he's the kid, like in the high school trying to be a therapist or something. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything else. I know he's in the Star Trek movies. I've never seen any of them.
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of stuff, and he just pops up in smaller roles. He was just starting to get big with those Star Trek movies, and then the way he died, man, it's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, just a damn freak accident that's just fucked up. Like,
right.
It sucks.
Like something from the beginning of a 6 Feet Under episode or something, you know?
It's like Final Destination.
Yeah. That's
Maybe they were filming the remake of fucking Maximum Overdrive, I think, and it just a freak accident happened. That's not funny. See, I'm in my fucking Zach's got to be funny. He's got to make all these fucking bad jokes, these bad taste jokes. By the way, we're coming up on a fucking great scene.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be great. Look, I don't think it's a Zach's got to be funny thing because I don't know. Sometimes it's just I don't know. Some of it's not funny. It's just annoying.
Oh, that was funny. That was a great joke.
What is this montage? What is this fucking scene we're watching? I don't understand. I get it. We've established they're having some kind of fucking hootenanny. They're having some kind of what the fuck's going on?
Aaron, why you gotta talk shit about the movie? It's not funny. It's just annoying.
This movie's annoying.
This is fucking Democratic convention over here or something.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yes. These are my people.
I'm just fucking with Zach now.
That's donk. Here's the best scene of the movie. We gotta be quiet for this exquisite art.
What's going on? Why do I get the feeling he's gonna take a shit or something? I mean, you love it so much. Something like that's gotta happen. Oh God.
Shake your cock.
No, dude, this is disgusting. Oh, Zach.
Yeah.
Zach.
Fucking lazy, low-hanging fruit fucking movie, man.
Zach, this is terrible.
This is fucking great. Imagine him doing that while you're fucking him.
I'm not even watching it.
He just retracts his fucking ass muscles. Like, squeeze your cock all the right way.
I'm going off your description here only. I've stopped looking at this monitor.
See, if they knew what music they were going to play, oh, that's fucking, it looks like he's got the weird call. I got the black lung pop. Like, that would be dog if they knew what song they were going to put there. They could have had him mouth the song. Imagine the asshole doing that.
Hey, Josh, to be honest, I mean, is there something wrong with someone like Zach that actually enjoys stuff like this? I mean,
you know, Zach has eccentric tastes, and whatever. It's cool. I get it because I've known people, that are into shock value shit because it gives you a fucking.
How could you not laugh at that?
Because it wasn't funny. It was just fucking.
Your guys' sense of humor sucks dick.
Dude. Here's the thing, man. Is I probably would have fucking laughed at it 20 years ago, but I don't know. Now it's just a guy with this butthole in my face. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's fucking hilarious.
I'm not trying to kill Zach's buzz. I have to be honest about the way I see this shit. It's just
I'm with you.
Grosses me out.
I'm with you. It's not. And I don't even want to play it down to an age thing or a maturity thing. I wouldn't have liked this when I was like 16.
It's because you're retard.
Jeez Louise, man.
We're going to have the fucking Pepsi challenge. I'm going to show this to a retard, and I bet retards won't laugh. And smart, fucking sophisticated, deep thinkers would laugh like me.
I don't know. In the same way that I probably find it hysterical when somebody takes a hatchet to the face in a fucking horror movie.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Zach finds talking buttholes funny. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just a matter of taste,
It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, yeah, that was perfect. So I get it. Some people are going to enjoy schlocky machetes to the face. Zach enjoys.
You need to let Mac and Zach shoot our fucking Omega cummies into you guys, and you would get it.
Dude, Mac didn't even want to touch this. We invited Mac on. He's like, no.
Well, to be fair, he doesn't know what the fuck this is. He didn't want to do it because he says he has a fucking girl coming over, which I doubt. He's an incel. We all know that.
Did he say something about going to meet this chick's parents or something? I'm sure they're going to be thrilled.
You're going to be.
What's going on here?
Look at that. Fucking cannibalism. We got it all in this movie. Later on, if I ever run for fucking office, Divine, I'm going to give the same speech she gives where she says, fuck it, well, you'll hear it. It's donk. It's what I'm going to stand up and say at the national convention, baby. I'm going to get all the votes.
Dude, Mac's sending us messages right now. He could have been, he didn't want to do this movie, dude. Come on, he's literally shooting us messages right now.
He has no idea what this is.
Hey, he's better off for it.
This is too alpha for Mac.
I don't know. To me, it's not shocking. It's not It's just not good. It's just stupid. This is literally something that a 5-year-old would cook up if you gave him a camera, right? Make a movie. They'd be showing the little 5-year-old butthole.
I definitely want to fucking hang out with this 5-year-old.
That's not the first one, I'm sure. But what I'm saying is, it's just not good. It's not shocking. And part of me thinks,
you think fucking porn is too shocking, bitch.
Oh, hey, that's a good point though. Hey, so I guess Josh, we're gonna do a deep end with this guy Bat32. He hosts Exploited Cinema, and I guess we're gonna have a stance on pornography like discussion.
Oh, that should be interesting.
It's going to be a debate, and I'm going to destroy you.
I'm looking forward to it, because and I want to get River on for it, because...
Your asshole is going to be like that dude singing asshole early.
I know Riverman is similar-minded. He's kind of on my side of the stance. And then to have to have you and Bat, you guys are kind of on the other side of the fence, to have like a 2-on-2 civil discussion. But I'm scared to have Zach on because he can't take anything seriously.
Yeah, I can't.
You got to have Zach on it though, because he represents the other spectrum, you know.
Well, no. The main guy is Bat32, and he represents it.
I represent the fucking normal spectrum. They represent the autistic spectrum.
So no, but I'm saying it's gonna be me and Bat, and we're on the opposite sides. And I thought it'd be cool to get River. Yeah, this is fucking so stupid, dude.
Jack that cock.
She flipped the table on him.
Yeah, fucking chicks with dicks.
Oh, dude. Great. Anyway.
You remember that scene in fucking Clerks where he's talking about chicks with dicks? You went and rented that video. I was like the only guy sitting in the movie wondering, I want to see what that fucking porn be like, though.
Yeah, I question what goes on in your head then.
Chicks with dicks. Oh, another great scene. If this doesn't fucking end the commentary, I don't know what will. Let's see, coming up.
Well, I've seen it before, so it'll just be like remembering an old memory. But for Aaron, it might be.
Dude, all I can see is we got 44 more minutes.
Like at least 20 of that is like after the movie stuff.
An interview? Good.
Yeah.
Thank God.
But we're watching that too.
No, we're not. I won't.
Oh, we got to.
I got better things to do.
You don't got anything better to do, bitch.
Yeah, you're right. I don't.
You gotta go play your fucking game. You go play Spider-Man. Gonna shoot your webs. Gonna shoot your webs around the city. I always thought Spider-Man would have been fucking donker if he shot jizz and swung from his cock. But that would have fucking blown all these stupid 8-year-olds' minds that love Spider-Man. You know what's really stupid is Spider-Man, he needed the fucking spray can for his webbing. See, I think fucking make it come out of his wrist was smarter. He's a fucking spider. Of course he should be able to shoot webs out of his wrist.
Oh, God. Josh, say something interesting because this is fucking getting old. I mean...
Yeah, you guys talk about comic books and it's a fucking soy boys banquet. I'm talking about fucking good shit with comics.
Is this the shocking thing? The licking a handrail, a guardrail?
Oh, you wish. You fucking wish.
That's pretty gross.
Were people talking about how they got up and walked out of that movie we're just talking about, fucking Perfection or something, because it grossed them out and it was like this big deal?
No, lightweight.
Think about no. It was actually reported on that people were like grossed out because of the puking and stuff like that, and the cockroach, the bugs coming out of the skin and like whatever, it disturbed people. Could you imagine if they were watch this like a modern fucking Cannes Film Festival crowd, like?
Well, we can see that at the end. They showed the fucking original trailer that fucking New Eye Cinema used.
Oh Jesus!
Mucus.
I wonder if
fucking degenerates, man. What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't even think I'm giving John Waters what he wants, right? So
I mean,
he wants to piss people off, right?
He wants you to fucking blow him.
What he's trying to do is try to push the edges of the human experience when you're like watching a movie and being fucking gross and filthy and controversial and it's
this shit's sexy as fuck. I don't know what you're talking about. What's gross about this? This is sexy.
But here's the thing, though. I could understand if he was looking to offend and be shocking, but I don't hate it because of that. I hate it because it's not good. I don't find this stuff too shocking. I just think it's stupid.
Well, how could you compare this with like something like Serbian film?
He's never watched that.
I just refuse to watch that movie because I already know what happens. I know the whole story. I know what it's about. It's like, I don't need to see that.
He's a pantyweight. He can't handle the shocking.
What about 120 Days of Sodom? You ever seen that?
Oh, that movie's shot.
I didn't see it.
That movie's just boring.
Oh, okay. You're a great judge of that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right.
Look at this. Give me a break, dude.
You're going to love this scene coming up, Aaron.
I mean...
Oh, by the way, we should tell you that that's Divine's son in the movie, too.
Oh, right. Yeah, in the movie. Wouldn't be surprised if they were related in real life.
Oh, we're gonna see some good shit here.
Oh, we're gonna see a tranny blowjob.
So transsexual incest, great. This is so shocking.
Fuck yes. Oh, son. You need to clean your room. You can't clean your room with those swollen balls. Let me help you out with those,
dude. And is this what you're referring to, where they're really going to show the blowjob?
Yeah, see, I wanted this to be a fucking shocking moment, but then I remember, like, Aaron might just fucking stop it. So I had to let him know this happened and make sure he was okay with it.
Dude, I'm looking away. Josh, I'm going to trust you to tell me when it's over because...
Look at that fucking ball throw.
This is fucking terrible.
Fuck yes, you can braid that shit.
And now that I think about it, it's kind of fucked up that we were watching this in the school's auditorium back in the fucking 90s, just like a bunch of teenagers.
No, that's a beautiful thing.
On a fucking big screen and shit, you know? We're just sitting there like fucking laughing at it.
Look at that cock.
Dude, that is fucking terrible, dude.
That's it.
That is so fucking stupid.
Sun-sucking knobbage. That's donk. She's sucking his dick like a Capri Sun.
It is possible you maybe watch a little too much porn, Zach. I'm just going to say, maybe it's possible a little too much.
Well,
you know,
fucking 8 hours a day is not long enough.
Fucking keep upping the ante on that shit, you know? The more demented, the more perverted.
Fuck exactly. Pretty soon I'm gonna be watching fucking chicks get fucked by horses and jacking off.
No, look.
That'll be the only shit I can come to.
Look, and that's actually, I didn't even tell him, but that's exactly why I want Zach on this podcast. It's not because he's another side to bat on that side of the argument. It's because I'm going to use him as exhibit A of why I think porn is wrong.
Well, it'll just backfire because I'm like the vanillest guy ever when it comes to...
I think what happens, dude, is that whenever Zach picks out something that's far in the extreme, I think it makes Aaron nervous and needs backup. So then I get pulled into this shit. So that, you know, he's got a buffer there, and he doesn't have to take the blow of the fucking, no pun intended.
He's gonna take my blow. Aaron is
exactly because let's see, Necromaniac had to do that.
You're right.
You're telling me you don't still think of that scene where he's jacking off? He jizzes some fucking some substance in his hand that looks like the shit you get with those fucking toaster strudel things, and then fucking lops it up off his fucking hand. That was donk.
And that happened in this movie?
That happened in fucking the other movie he did.
Oh, Necromania. Oh, yeah, that's right.
If that's really a thing, you're probably right. If it is, it's totally subconscious. I don't think about it, but you're right. In hindsight, I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to watch this with just Zach.
I'm like a deflector mechanism for you.
See, we're gonna watch this kind of shit all day whenever I come over. See, man, you gotta share a room with me.
Yeah, TVD.
Like, I'm gonna fucking wait till you fall asleep. I'm gonna fucking come and stick my finger up your ass. Suck your dick. It'll be fucking donk.
I am so fucking close to hanging up.
Spit it back in your mouth when we're kissing.
Dude, I literally want to vomit right now.
That'd make a great podcast.
Stop personalizing your fucking perversion. It's one thing to talk about, oh yeah, look at that asshole singing. It's so fucking hilarious. But when you start personalizing it and putting my name into your weird, sick, fucking twisted fantasies.
Look, here's an opinion, and like, you know, take it for what it is, but it's pretty cool that this podcast can go to those those dark areas. I mean, not that you don't go back to the well very often, but when you do, I mean, at least you're willing to go there and talk about these fucked up movies and whatnot. So, you know, you're hitting the far reaches of cinema. I mean, this isn't really that underground or anything like that, but not many people are doing commentaries about it, you know? So I can appreciate that. I think that's a good thing, but it's not exactly the funnest sit in the world either.
See, I'm fucking pushing it further and further. Pretty soon we're going to be doing a porno parody of a movie.
No, this is exploited cinema territory, right? I mean, I don't want to go any further than this, and I would normally never even do this.
I think those like group jack-off sessions that Zach went through when he was a kid probably has led one of the things that led up to this moment of watching this.
I have said this. No,
you guys are sheltered, though.
No, you're like the opposite of that.
Yes, I was sheltered.
So are you guys saying you guys wouldn't go to a fucking orgy if you were invited?
I've been invited to orgies, actually.
You didn't go, did you, little bitch?
I know people that are into that fucking freaky sex scene, and they meet up, and you know they have the big giant fucking you know what I'm saying, the big parties in the house.
They pray to the big giant altar of cock.
Yeah, no thanks, dude. I mean, live and let live. It's not for me.
I mean, there's dudes out there that hang out together and jerk off in the same room and don't think anything of it. And that's just something I don't think I could ever really do.
I think all that stuff is a product of who Zach is, right? Growing up, doing all these things, jerking off with his buddies under a blanket, watching guys fuck dogs, his friends, watching his buddies fuck their sisters. It's all just sort of corrupted your fucking mind.
Fuck yeah.
It's desensitized you to the core. And I think it actually supports the porn argument, because I know it's not porn. It's actually worse than porn because you're physically witnessing all that shit, right? And then, I don't know. Zach, how much do you look up porn on a daily basis? Can I ask you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
If I were to, I don't even want to use the word commandeer. That sounds so official. If I were to take your phone right now and we were to look through the windows, do you have porn on there at anywhere right now?
No. But here's a fun fact. Back when I used to clean that church, I used to look at porn while I was sitting in there, and I used to kind of laugh and think, this is funny. This is like blasphemy or something, and I'd get a chuckle out of it.
How old are you, Zach? 30? You're
28.
You're way too fucking years old to have that kind of, I don't know, whatever.
I once shot a nut on the fucking church wall just for fun in the kids area. Just joking.
Yeah, I bet.
That would have been donk though.
I used to fucking hammer the porn like pretty hardcore, like when I was in a serious relationship and in the service and stuff, like, you know, it's the only way you could, like, you know, like release, or it's a stress reliever, you know? So, I mean, there are some, like, positives to it, but, like, after a while, you actually start to feel physically ill. Like, you're just like, this is just bad. You know what I mean? It's like, this is not good for your psyche at all.
No, it's just the religion that makes you think that shit.
Look.
It's not, dude. It's not.
No, it's not. Look, Josh, I can, yeah. Continue. I'm sorry. I agree with you.
Soy boys.
I'm just a little bit older than you, Zach. I mean, this is not. I'm just saying, like, give it. You know, maybe you just haven't got off your deep end yet. You know, but
I'm scared to see that version of Zach.
Look, everybody's a little different. You know, so maybe you have a higher threshold, but there would be. You know, I just feel like I'm just fucking sick of this shit. I don't want to look at somebody else's dick anymore. It's like, you know, you just have this sense about you that it's like, this is not something I need to be looking at anymore. You know what I mean? It's just like, fucking put it away, you know?
Maybe you could shed some light, Josh. I imagine that if you were somebody that, was habitually looking at porn, even if it was just sort of...
Well, dude, it just get to the point. It's like, you get to the point where you're like, okay, it's like, I got off work at 5, I got home by 6, you know, like, let's just get this over with, you know? It's just like a daily habit. It's just like...
Listen, but what I'm saying is, Josh, if you were somebody that had made something like that a habit, and let's say you were also in a relationship, you can't tell me that wouldn't affect the relationship.
Oh, it absolutely does. Now, I mean, usually one will supplement the other. So, like, if once you get into a relationship with a chick that you're around a lot, if you're having, you know, your sexual experiences with another person, then you don't really feel the need to, you know, get on Pornhub every day or something, you know? And plus you're like, you get to the point where you're like, I don't really want to get on there because I don't want to like.
You know what's funny is I have no fucking desire to have any kind of romance in my life.
Well, it doesn't surprise me, dude.
It's like I would rather just let's fucking leave.
You've never had real sexual experiences with another.
The idea of building romance.
I'm making an assumption here, but I'm going to say, like, if you haven't had a prolonged sexual relationship with a female or dude or whatever you're into, you don't understand like what it's like to be with somebody, say, for like 4 or 5 years and have a prolonged
to be a beta
intimate relationship with somebody. And how pornography can negatively affect it, like
yeah, and it works. It works the other way, like Josh, you were saying. It could work the other way if you're in a relationship where you're desensitized and you're on that porn kick, or even if it's just habitual. I mean,
I'm not desensitized as shit, baby.
Listen, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you right now. But I'm saying if you're in a relationship, it could have the adverse effect where the relationship's not getting any of that. Like that's suffering.
Well, I mean, you could still be having sex with your partner, but you're not really giving them your full, like, a passion that you have stored up in you because you've been fucking dipping into the porn on the side. Honestly, like, masturbating to porn and having sex with a person are completely two different things.
Yeah.
It's really, really different.
Yeah, what if you gotta fucking talk to and give them your money and shit? That sucks.
Zach, let me just say that I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you at all. Like, I don't.
You probably shouldn't because I'm not even being Zach. I'm being a character.
I'm just speaking from my own personal experiences that, maybe if you have more experiences like that and you actually experience some negative effects, you might feel a little differently and have a different perspective on it, Yeah. Or not, I don't know, but I'm just
anybody would say that. Look, anybody that's like, hey, I got a drunk driving accident. You'll understand one day if you ever get in a drunk driving. I don't plan on getting in a drunk driving accident.
Okay, fair play, but I'm saying, and if it's not your thing, that's totally fine too. But I personally think it'd be interesting to see you in a relationship and how it does you, right, or something. That's just me. I think it's just like if Zach had a kid, if you had a child, if you sired a puppy, right, you would start thinking a little differently.
You would
what? Don't say it.
Rip its head off and fucking sacrifice it to Satan.
But like I said, Zach, I don't think, maybe Zach just loves the way he is and his type of humor and the stuff he watches and stuff like that, and he doesn't want to sacrifice that, because I do think it would change. But I think maybe you realize that and you're totally happy being Zach. I
would change if I got AIDS too. Not good.
Okay. All right.
Having a kid is like having AIDS, is what I'm saying.
How is that like having AIDS?
You got a fucking, this fucking shit show stuck to you for the rest of your fucking life, sucking you dry.
Hey, if you raise that kid right, it's only stuck to you for 18 years and it'll be independent. Look, and it is funny. I appreciate Zach's.
I think it's funny that I got to remind the audience that Zach's like a regular babysitter on the side, so...
Yeah.
Oh, they can't know that. It's getting cut out.
No, he's a babysitter. Cut it out. Babysitter.
I kill kids.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Listen.
Well, I'm assuming he's going to bleep that out, too.
I can appreciate. Yeah, that's what sucks is Zach's like the king of censorship when it comes to like, I mean, it's weird. Zach will just cut out other shit and censor whatever he feels. It's weird. But
I do.
Sometimes, like, you will censor that stuff out, right? But anyway, I respect your dark humor, but there's certain places I won't go. I don't feel good making jokes about like AIDS and stuff. I couldn't do that. Like what you just said a second ago about how like a kid's just saying you were equating it to AIDS. Come on, it's not. That's ridiculous.
I only went with AIDS because I couldn't think of anything worse at the time.
Like, what if we have listeners that happen to have AIDS or HIV? Come on, man.
Well, at least you don't have kids.
Oh, God.
If you have kids and AIDS, then fucking kill yourself.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a little too beat. See, I gotta come out of the troll character every once in a while.
Yeah.
Let you know I'm just playing.
Well, if you come out of it now, you sure picked a great time when the movie's fucking about to be over. Thank you for that.
Oh, the movie's still got 25 minutes. I was lying.
I thought you said that was an interview.
I was lying.
Well, I'm going to skip ahead.
This is my future platform, though. You're going to hear it.
This is the classic Divine get up, the pink dress, and the...
I know, isn't she fucking hot? Look at them tits.
What movie was that had the Divine magnet on the fridge? Anybody? That's a little piece of trivia.
Halloween 5 or 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, was she known for anything else besides these movies? Was she doing tranny porn or something? Or like, what was she? Or was this her thing, these movies?
She had an album out for a while.
Oh, fuck. She's one of those people that just exploited everything.
Fuck yes. Don't act like you wouldn't.
What do I look like? What's that fucking American Idol guy? That Ken Jeong. Remember that She Bangs guy? That Korean?
Oh. Hung? What's his name? Hung?
Yeah, William Hung. William Hung, was that it?
William Hung.
Yeah, where's he now? Hanging by his neck in his fucking closet.
Yeah.
Those guys, some guys I get it. Like, that guy is smart because whoever's managing him is like, dude, you got 5 minutes. Milk it. Do everything now. Right?
Milk it till it comes.
Someone like him, I get it. Like, yeah, I mean, if I was William Hung, I'm like, dude, I'm just going to fucking do it. I'm going to do...
William hung by his neck in his fucking closet. That needs to be a shirt. Here's my platform right here.
This is stupid.
That's just because you're retarded. Just hold on.
Why do they call this pink flamingos?
Why not?
Because pink flamingos are trashy. That's why.
Right here.
It's a symbol.
Hell yeah.
This is absolutely terrible.
Vogue. Dude, you're just retarded. You got your low IQ. You gotta fucking raise them IQ points.
Are you talking to Aaron or are you talking to me?
He's talking to me because he always talks to me and he always insults me because he's a fucking dick.
Why did I talk to you? You didn't say anything.
Yeah. See, look, he just insulted you for asking a question, Josh. He can't never not insult somebody.
I think Zach gets nervous when I come around because he knows I'm fucking the alpha of the group. The highest fucking IQ.
Exactly.
And it just fucking destroys his world. So he gets all insecure about himself and shit. And then he's got to fucking put me down and say bad things. And he's got to deflect away from himself with his, edgy humor.
Probably a shred of humor to shred of truth to what you're saying. No, there probably is a shred of truth to what you're saying, right? So people that act a certain way, and I think all that stuff we were talking about before with, the reliance on porn and just sort of this whole world, I think it contributes to anything you're lacking socially, Zach. It has to, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm interested in seeing how you interact in public because I don't think it helps.
Well, there is a different dynamic to interacting with people.
Listen to this fucking pseudoscience bullshit. Like, Zach, all your shortcomings are because you watch porn. Shut the fuck
It's
up.
not pseudoscience, dude. It's human. It's being human. It's like there is a certain different dynamic when you spend a prolonged periods of time with somebody to their fucking face.
Look up the scientific research in the porn addiction, quote unquote.
Me and Aaron got along great when he fucking came to New York for that fucking to go see Wiseau, man. We fucking just hit it off. We had a good time. Was it awkward?
Yeah, it's two betas in their element.
And I think Zach will be fine.
If I end up going to KC Crypticon, dude, I'm gonna be dropping that fucking soundbite on you every 5 minutes as you crumple into a fucking insecure little baby. Every 5 minutes.
Josh is gonna walk by and my fucking my asshole's gonna clench from just the fucking sheer massiveness of his cock and my fucking scaredy cat bullshit. Fucking I can't take it.
Look, anyway, it's not like it's something we have to fucking prove to you. Look at these people that live online or the people that rely on apps to talk to people, social networking, dating. Like they rely on it. I'm not saying people don't use those. Everybody does, I guess, to a degree, but some people, it could be people in the forums, the keyboard warriors, anybody that lives behind something completely. And let's say if they didn't have those social skills to begin with, then they find the social world and it just keeps them from advancing socially. It keeps them in this comfortable bubble.
Do you guys think I spend more time on Facebook than anybody else?
Not face. I didn't say. I keep saying social media online. I didn't say Facebook.
Any social media.
maybe, okay, so I'll say it like this. I think maybe you don't
see. I've mastered the fine art of making you think you know a lot about me when you know fucking nothing about me.
Not online, but I think maybe you don't spend a lot of time outside in public.
Oh, baby.
Zach could be right. I mean, we're making a lot of assumptions, and
I mean, if we are, that's great. But if we are, whose fault is that, Zach? I mean, look at the shit you lay on us.
I don't want you to know shit about me. Exactly. I'm a fucking enigma.
Yeah, that's it. He's playing a game. That's all it is.
Yeah, okay.
He's fucking with us. It's deflection. Yeah.
When I play games, I don't.
When you play games, it's fucking beta ass fucking Spider-Man shit, bitch. Look, they're getting retard and feathered. Retard and feathered.
Yeah, I got it. You don't have to fucking explain your fucking jokes, dude.
Yeah, he had to say it twice in case us, stupid, retarded people couldn't understand it the first time.
Yeah, the low energy, the low IQ points in this room is just staggering.
You know what's funny is like when you say something like that, retard and feathered, it's very clever. And I was thinking in my head, like, that was really fucking clever. But then when you remind everybody of what you just said, it takes it away. You just deflated it. You fucking killed it.
I had to fucking deflate it because I didn't think you guys would understand it.
Yeah, because we're fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's why we don't get this movie, is because we don't get how brilliant this movie is, because our IQ points are too low to understand how brilliant shit in a box and fucking a chicken is.
You just don't understand it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, seriously, they say certain types of people, how children can sort of see things in a certain way, and innocence and in an unconditional way. I imagine people with a very low IQ and are the same way. I don't know. I don't know, man. Zach, you're on your own fucking plane. I don't know.
I'm a fucking league above everybody.
I didn't say the plane was higher, motherfucker.
Oh, I just know it is. I'm up here looking down on you. That's how I know.
I'm gonna make sure to carry an umbrella then, because I know how much porn you watch.
This seat's great. I'm watching porn right now.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Every fucking bookmark on my browser is different porn sites too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I save like the hottest chicks. Like, oh yeah, I want to jack off to her again. Gots to.
Oh, now we get some murder. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Isn't that kind of sad?
No, it's happy.
No, I mean, isn't that kind of sad? Like, why you're getting off to somebody online and you've just jerked off. I got to save that because I want to get off to them again later. That's weird to me.
That's being in a fucking relationship, except you don't have to fucking deal with their bullshit.
I don't know. That's just kind of odd to me.
Exactly. You got nothing to say to that bitch. I just blew your fucking mind.
Hey, what if Zach's got like a wife and kids and all this shit? What if he like wears a suit and tie to work every day and he's like an insurance salesman or something, and he's got a wife and kids at home, and like
if Zach was pulling a Clark Kent on us, I'm sure Mac would have exposed that by now. Trust me.
Oh, Mac don't even fucking know. But I keep my fucking enemies far away. We're not even friends. We just play them on TV. We're good at it,
dude. How long is this fucking scene, dude? Can we wrap this up? Look at this. Why are they still
just long enough for you to lose another IQ point? And there it goes.
Oh, this is terrible. You're not even making sense, because the longer I watch this, I lose IQ points. So what is that saying about you? I don't understand. Your logic is...
you're not understanding me, baby.
This is terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not as good as fucking a bunch of gay cowboys sitting around eating pudding.
What?
Like last time.
Okay.
I like how Zach,
that's what that movie was about, right?
Zach gives me shit, but I'm the one that always defends Zach's choices on this fucking channel.
I know. Don't you feel like a shitty person now?
Yeah, I'm like...
Exactly, that's what you get for fucking standing up for me.
I'm like, Zach, like, this movie is fucking stupid, but good on you for, like, picking a challenging movie. And then he's questioning my fucking IQ level over here.
I know, he's a dick. He's a fucking asshole.
No fucking loyalty,
I'm using go-to talking points that we hear all the time on the news. Low IQ, they throw that around now.
I'm almost afraid to read some of our comments, Zach, because you're in rare form and you're just going to pick on our listenership. Like we have a comment by Mario, and I'm just scared to read it because of what you're going to find.
Mario's fucking donk.
Dude, you're going to read comments over the most shocking part of the movie?
This is the scene we've all been waiting for.
This is stupid, dude. I get it. She's going to eat shit. I've seen this. You sent me this GIF a million times, Zach.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Look at that dog. Oh, yeah. It's squeezing out a fucking dank ass shit.
This is highbrow, yeah.
They fed that dog steak for like 2 days for this scene.
Ugh.
So stupid. Dumb, dude.
Donk.
And she spit it out. What a lightweight.
Exactly. Even the fucking the most sleazy person on the planet couldn't do it.
Okay, so it's over now, right?
No, it's just beginning.
Yeah.
This is the pre-credits roll.
Yeah, I'm not watching the rest of it, though. I'm done with it.
It's because you're beta.
I'm turning it off.
1997, John Waters.
Yeah, okay. Maybe he like
released it or something?
Yeah, maybe he had his own production company or something and released it by that point. I don't know. But no, don't make fun. But Mario's got a new name. He's always got a different handle, like, right? To every time he comments. Now he's going under the name Mario 1. Like, as in, I won the contest. 1.
He did fucking win. He wins the internet every time he's on it. Every time he fucking comments.
He commented on Problem Child 2.
What else would he comment on?
And I always like to read these as they read, but you're just going to have to figure it out what he means. Like, he says, Aaron Zed. Clearly we know who Zed is. Aaron Zed, I respect your opinion. This is me again, Mario Antoine Evans. I'm glad y'all liked the film. I want this room when I was 8 or 9 years old. I didn't go back. We watched this. I watch it once. I want to do one more. Don't call people names. Call because they didn't like Problem Child 2. Only thing I like about this is the beginning and the music. Is he getting on to you for calling him a name?
Fuck, only betas don't like Problem Child 2. See, I must have said that before, and I'll say it again, because I stick by it.
I do read it like that really fast without breaks because, I mean, he doesn't ever put periods or punctuation. It's just all...
Only fucking betas do that. He's fucking a league above. He's an alpha.
Doesn't Corey Feldman do that?
Fucking exactly.
On Instagram. But anyway, to extinguish the flame that Zach has going on, Mario, no one's insulting you or anything like that. We respect your opinion. We like the movie. You don't. That's a fair play. We appreciate you're clearly creating a whole bunch of profiles and Google accounts just to subscribe to us. So we should be fucking kissing your feet.
We need a shirt.
You've
Here's the chicken part. Unless you stopped it.
I stopped it. I stopped it. BTM Classic Campfire Tales, Aaron's diarrhea story. Joey Wilkerson finally caught up to that and said, nice. Not depending on who you ask in the story, I guess. It's nice now, but 5 Minute Encino Man. I like when those get a little love, man. Those are really funny. Batman Neo. I guess that's a Matrix and a Batman reference. He says, you guys rock. Thank you. Credit should go to Zach on those. He put a lot of work into those edits. Those videos are really funny.
All the credit goes to me.
Yeah.
I am the brain behind this beast.
I give you the credit for those 5 minutes, dude. Those edits are really funny. And I wouldn't know what to do with that. Oliver Closeoff, you commented on Tombstone, which we released last week. You say, Aaron, you'll love the drive-in. You don't have to worry about stupid teenagers on their phones. It's such a unique experience. My first drive-in was Who Framed Roger Rabbit back in 88. Yeah, I was telling people, Josh, that I was going to go to my first drive-in. We got one in the area in Glendale, about 20 minutes drive away, and I was going to go, but something happened. What happened? I got real sick, so I didn't go last weekend.
Your wrist or something? Or
no?
Oh, yeah, you had the flu.
Yeah, I got sick, and I didn't...
sprained his wrist jacking off.
Listen, I got sick, so I didn't go, but I will go.
Dude, you got to go. Dude, listen, drive-in is one of my favorite experiences of life, dude. I've been going since I was like a little kid. Love the drive-in. And whenever you get a chance... If there's one around you, go support your local drive-in because...
Hey, I've got a drive-in around me. I've been to drive-ins. Like, Aaron, you don't give it out much. You haven't been to the drive-in. You should stay off Facebook.
Okay.
Boy needs to stop watching all them cartoons.
I don't know how many drive-ins there are down in fucking Arizona. Probably not that many, but
we've got one and that I know of, one in the entire Phoenix area, and Phoenix is pretty fucking huge, and it's in Glendale. So, and I've heard about it for a couple of years, and I actually just kind of stumbled on it. I was actually going to a swap meet. I'm like, oh, I want to check out the swap meet. Turns out it was also the fucking drive-in I'd heard about. By night, it's the drive-in. By day, it's a swap meet. You know, at night, everybody clears out, and you know the theater opens up, and I'm like, those look like movie theater screens set up all over the place. But it's really neat. It's got 9 screens, so it's pretty much gonna probably limit me to just like the big blockbusters, right? But yeah, and I want to go see. I'll probably go see if they still have John Wick 3 playing there. Maybe I'll go see that this weekend or something. What was the first drive-in you saw, Josh? I've never seen one ever.
The very first one I saw was when I was a little kid. My parents took me to go see Robin Hood, Disney's Robin Hood.
Oh, okay.
Beta.
But I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot over the years. Bordello of Blood, Faces of Death, Shazam.
Oh.
Mine was Daddy Daycare in Holes. Fucking pure alpha.
You said Shazam. I was thinking Kazam, like you saw.
Oh, maybe what? No. Maybe it was, yeah, with the what's his name? The basketball, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. Oh,
my bad. Yeah.
That's a dog film.
Yeah, I saw Kazam. I think I was getting busy with my girlfriend through that whole thing.
Watch it, boy. You don't want to diss me, or I'll diss out my misery.
Okay. Nice reference nobody gets. Hey, but do you still have a drive-in near you? Do you still go to those, Josh?
There's one over in Indiana, near Louisville, Kentucky. So when I was there for a while, like I was dating this girl, we would go over there. We saw a bunch of movies, recently. But around here, I think there's going to be a drive-in around New Jersey somewhere. There's got to be, because New Jersey's prime real estate for that. But I haven't been to one out here. But I've been to a drive-in a bunch of times, and I always enjoy it. It's just, I feel you go and you feel like it's the end of an era. Like, cause they seem to just all be closing like one at a time,
We never had one. And
state by state.
I don't recall ever having one in Omaha. We didn't have one in Missouri where I live. So I've never had the opportunity to see a drive-in really. So I feel the same way. I don't see how they stay in business, to be honest with you. So, I mean, maybe.
You never had the opportunity because you never leave the fucking house you shut in.
All right. Anyway.
Oh, I took it for like 30 minutes. I just throw 2 jokes at you and you're already pissed off.
No, I'm just trying to finish what I'm saying. But
exactly. You will never finish. Go ahead. I was joking.
Yeah, fuck your mother and fuck you, dude. I'm serious. I'm fucking so annoyed right now. I'm so fucking annoyed right now. If I was in your like physical presence, I would probably slap you.
That's because you're fucking low IQ. They're quick to stoop to violence.
Anyway, I have no idea how they stay open, so I want to get on it while it's there. But I imagine them doubling as a swap meet during the day, all the money they make from like the payouts from those tables. I'm sure that supplements some of their revenue. So, but I'm going to go. William Lowry, he also chimed in on that comment. He said, my hometown used to have a drive-in. I live in Mississippi. Back when I was a kid, when Hurricane Katrina happened, they tore the place down, and now there's an apartment complex and a Dollar General there. I miss drive-ins. Mendoza, he chimed in as well and said drive-ins are cool. There's a multi-screen drive-in in Fort Worth, Texas called Coyote Drive-In. I went once to check it out. I watched the double feature, Ant-Man and Fantastic Four, and Oliver Closeoff as well. He chimed in saying, I really miss him too. So yeah, a lot of people have a love for him, I guess. So I've always wanted to see him. Hopefully it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, dude, it's worth the. I mean, you got to get like a group for a group of friends or something to go with you, or like a girlfriend or something and go. But drive-ins are always like an amazing experience. I like them.
How does it work? Do you just buy like one car pass? I mean, how do they know how many people was in your car?
Yeah, well, you get. I think it's like it depends on the drive-in, but usually it's like you have to pay. It's usually like $5 per person in the car, or sometimes they'll like do it by axle. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, so you get in there and then you just tune it in on your
radio, on
your car stereo, or they have these little boxes outside the window that you can hang on the inside of your car.
The boxes are better. Like fucking,
yeah.
We're gonna make you ruin your fucking car battery.
Yeah,
just give me a fucking box.
Yeah, the little speaker that's on a pole. You drive up next to the pole. There's a speaker hanging on it. It's on a wire. You can pull it off and put it inside your car. Just depends on how old the drive-in is, but it's a great Americana experience.
Yeah, I talked to them. They said it was a radio station thing, so you'd have to tune in. But no, I imagine I'm going to love it because I don't like going to the theater anymore just because of all the obnoxiousness that goes on and the kids and all that stuff that was already mentioned. So yeah, I don't imagine it would be anything short of great.
It's the best way to finger bang a chick.
Okay.
At the drive-in movie.
Oh yeah, you're gonna.
You haven't lived till you finger banged a chick at the drive-in movie.
Aaron doesn't do that shit. He's straight edge, bro.
Hey, you know what? Shut the fuck up. Let's see. Tombstone as well. William Lowry. Aaron, you'll be going to the drive-in for the first time. Awesome. Wait, did he just? I'm sorry. Am I what? Oh, you fucking confused me, William. You put the same comment in two different places, but you added some other stuff to this one. He says, since I grew up in a household which loved John Wayne and Clint Eastwood flicks, I saw plenty of Westerns when I was young. You got great taste. Also,
betas. You a beta.
As of this day, it'll be 1 month till I make the trip to Kansas City to attend Crypticon. Looking forward to meeting y'all there and hopefully doing some stuff. We're going to get lit, as Mac and Zach would say. What kind of stuff you were trying to do? Zach will blow you behind the dumpster, I'm sure, because he always talks about that bullshit.
We're going to get fucking lit AF. Laugh. We're going to get lit as fuck.
Are you bringing your pot gummy bears, your edibles?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you.
We're going to do shrooms and then fuck each other. And we're going to count all the colors and shit while we're fucking each other. The shrooms. Oh,
you're gonna make a John Waters movie in the hotel room?
Fuck yes.
Not my hotel room, man. I'm bunking with River then.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, you know what? You can make that film with William. Let me know.
So if I end up showing up, is it going to be like you and River in one room and then Mac and Zach in the other room?
So I don't think Mac's going, right?
Oh, Mac canceled.
I don't think Mac's going now. And
see, Mac's an actor, and he realized he can't fucking keep the charade going in person. He only likes doing it on the radio.
No. So I've got 3 rooms reserved. The way it was going to go is I would cancel whatever we don't need, right? And if it was just you coming with Zach and me and River and all that, well, then we would just have 2 rooms. And honestly, if that was the case, I mean, it would make it cheaper, obviously, but I don't know. We'd either all share. I wouldn't even make you guys fucking. At that point, I'd probably just stay in River's room or something, right? I know him and his wife real well. It's not a big deal. It's 2 beds, but whatever. There's no reason for 3 rooms.
Oh, he's bringing his wife and kids.
Yeah, River's wife's gonna come. She always comes, and she's a lot of fun. But yeah,
whipped.
Oh my God, Zach, fuck yourself. All right, I'm done. Hey, do you want to pitch anything real quick? We already kind of talked about R-rated.
Yeah.
What's next?
So Hard to Kill. We're just scheduling out the next movie, which is going to be Neil's pick, which is, if you don't know, Hard to Kill is an action movie commentary podcast. 2 great guys on the show with me, Neil, and then Alex from Skeleton Crew and Married with Children podcast. And Neil's from a show called NFW on horrorphilly.com. It's a good mixture of guys. We have a good chemistry, but we've just been a little busy lately, so I know Alex is on vacation. When he comes back next week, I think we're going to do a Chuck Norris movie, Missing in Action. And so we'll definitely be dropping one of those soon, and then I'm going to be editing together the R-rated shows, and going to be trying to get Wazell to come back on. I think he's finally getting settled in his new house and his new job and stuff, and try to bring him back to do, I think, Human Centipede. And so we got some plans to do some stuff, and you'll be hearing from us.
Yeah.
Check us out on check us out on horrorphilly.com, on YouTube, Spotify, and on iTunes, please. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.
All of the above, and same for us too. We got Exploited Cinema on the network now. We got those archives, and we're putting those up every other Tuesday. There should be a new episode of that just dropped this past week. Of course, there's Deep End. Hopefully, we have that porn discussion coming up here real soon. I think we're scheduled to do that. As of this recording, you guys are listening to this right now. I think we're recording it this week, and of course, we do the podcast. We do the commentaries every single week. bunch of shit. We're always here. And I'm trying to think if there's anything. Mac and Zach, is there anything you guys have done lately?
Nope.
Nope. So I'm pretty sure there'll be a classic or something that goes up, and hopefully you guys are digging through those archives as well. That's all we got. Same thing Josh said. Fucking subscribe, hit the bells, all that stuff. Share us with your family, your friends, your kin, all that stuff, and go over to podcast networks and leave us feedback. That's all I got. I'm pretty worn out at this point, to be honest with you, so I'm going to get out of here. Anybody? Any last words? No? No? Here? All right. Bye-bye, puppets.
End of the week at the Revival House. Next month's theme, you gotta figure it out. Italian zombies or Pauly Shore. A slasher with a knife and the girl next door. And 1 second in, get it all queued up and ready, hit play in 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye puppets, Zach Pete and a solo cut band. Couldn't this crew Cameron's loving? Josh's Scott failed and Riverman's babe. Bye-bye puppets. Sounds good, like this country used to. Revival House, 2019, y'all. That sounds like fire, like this country used to.